Hey everybody, Josh and David here for Whiskey Wednesday for Argonaut Wine and Liquor. Thanks for coming by. We've got some awesome things coming up. One thing we did want to talk to you guys about, and we're really excited about, the annual Westwards Best of Denver is out. We've won Best Liquor Store in Denver, I believe 7 years running.
Yep.
So
right.
if you guys get a chance, vote for us again. We hope that you believe we're the best liquor store in Denver. We certainly do. So take a chance on that. Also, we've got an awesome special running this whole week for the week of Valentine's Day. If you maybe forgot to get some stuff going for Valentine's Day, we do have free delivery on any order over $50 through our app or website. So if you need, last minute bottle of bubbles or something delivered to somebody here in the city that you may not live with, free delivery on any order over $50.
Or if you messed up and got to make it right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, all kinds of reasons. And today we've got an awesome distillery we're featuring. They're kind of new to us, in the last probably, year or so. This is Still Austin, out of Austin, and they're doing some really cool things that are kind of new to the whiskey industry.
Yeah, so they're grain to glass. They didn't source their product to get started. They spent the time, everything they get is from local Texas farmers, and they still do today. A lot of their stuff is younger, but they equate the bold flavor that they get out of 2 years and more. Like all these are 2 year plus out of the wild Texas weather, because it is very hot down there, and then in the winter it does get very cold.
Yeah.
But it's mostly hot, so they do lose a ton to angel share, which makes it age quicker. And they use sustainable barrels. Nancy Fraley is their master distiller. She came up with the slow water reduction method, where basically over the course of a month or so, they slowly put water into the barrels to proof it down, which creates preserves the taste and also the mouthfeel. She also came up with the craft whiskey aroma wheel, which is also a really cool thing. So just to kind of better, understand what you're smelling whenever you nose whiskey.
Right.
And her nickname is the Nose.
That's fun.
Ironically. So yeah, let's dive in.
Yeah, so the first one we've got in the glass is the Still Austin Straight Bourbon. This is nicknamed the Musician, as you can see here on the label. The woman's kind of playing her hair kind of like a guitar or something. So all of their labels, I believe, are done by a local artist. And, this is, the bourbon is the musician, the rye is the artist, and, so on. But yeah, the great whiskeys, and we actually have, we were the first in Colorado to select a single barrel for these guys.
Yeah, and they were just coming in kind of testing out people's interest. And we found one that just blew us all away, and we said, well, can we just have it? And they were taken aback, like, really? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So that should be coming here in the next couple months, maybe April, early May, something like that. So we're excited to bring that to you guys.
Yeah, we'll definitely have that on Whiskey Wednesday when it comes. And yeah, we honestly went into this just trying to help them out, say like, yeah, we'll, give you some thoughts, and it really blew us away. So we're really excited for that barrel. Should be here in the coming months.
And we will get back to doing tastings after the Whiskey Wednesday show, but we just had, there's some law changes we had to figure out, so.
Yeah, so no tasting after the video today, obviously. But the nose on this guy is awesome. A lot going on, like a little bit of like bright red fruits, almost like on the softer side, almost like strawberry, and a lot of honey on it too.
Yeah, like almost like a green strawberry, a little bit. You get a little bit of pear. I don't know why, but
ooh, yeah, and I mean, the palate really follows. I mean, tons of honey up front, really sweet. No burn. I mean, I think the proof down version on this one still, 98.4 proof, so just under, like a bottled and bond or 100 proof.
It still has a nice backbone to it, though, and it's not sweet like a Tennessee whiskey.
No.
Reminds me more of like that Buffalo Trace sweetness you get.
Yeah, awesome kind of entry-level flagship bourbon. Yeah, so next up is the rye. This is, like I said, the artist. And right off the bat on the nose, this rye is like what I call a Kentucky style rye, like pretty dilly.
The funk.
Yeah, a little bit funky. Definitely tell it's going to have some spice on it.
Yeah, this definitely leans more towards Kentucky style whiskey.
Oh yeah, and the palate totally follows.
That's a little bit of mint on the nose too. This
Yeah,
is fun.
mintiness, dilly, spicy, but no burn, right? Not astringent in that way, but super like kind of punchy and would go awesome in like your a little bit sweeter rye cocktails. So a Manhattan.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Right, because the spiciness, the dilliness, that generally lends itself well to blending with sweet vermouth, a little bit of bitters in something like a Manhattan.
Great.
And then, so along with their flagships, they also have cast strength versions.
So
this guy
looking at 58%. So
Yeah, so 126, or no, sorry, 116. Love the nose on that.
yeah, and the cast strength that we picked was pretty high up there, but you would never know it. I wonder if it's because of the, well, they don't use the reduction, but yeah,
No,
just
not-
the wild weather, I guess.
Right. That is super, I mean, caramel, sweet. Again, you wouldn't, the difference in heat, right, between these two is almost nothing. I mean, there's no difference in like, people always say proof doesn't necessarily equate to heat. This really shows that.
It does do the water wicking thing on your tongue though, like, but no, it is not hot at all. This is fantastic. The nose is a little bit, oakier. Like it's definitely picked up some of that barrel, but
But yeah, I mean, the kind of like you said, as they proof it down and proof it down slowly, they do that to
preserve the mouthfeel.
the mouthfeel, and you can tell the mouthfeel and between the two of these is fairly similar.
I have some savory notes on that. That's good. Oh, this for you. Sorry.
So yeah, so now this is their cast strength rye. Interesting. On the
It goes
nose,
back to the sweet thing again.
yeah, on the nose on this one, I lose a lot of that dilly spiciness that was super prevalent here.
One who knows what, local. I don't know. Get it on the palate though.
It's much more prevalent on the palate.
Who knows what grains and that they use out there and corn.
Right.
So
Yeah, what I thought was really interesting, as we've done Whiskey Wednesdays over the years, of just like how many different types of grains and rye specifically. I know like Deerhammer locally uses like a chocolate malted rye that has this actual like chocolate note to it, versus something like this that's got super dilly spicy notes versus something like the Sazerac rye barrel pick we did that was honey forward sweet, almost a little bit more of like a bourbon drinker's rye.
well, then going out to Jack Daniels, they have their own like proprietary rye that is only like that genus is only known to them, and that's it. And it's crazy different, good. Even if you're a bourbon drinker, you love that rye.
But yeah, on this one, like the flavors are very similar here again.
Just like twice as much.
Just definitely brought out a little bit more.
It's like the Navy strength gin for Leopold's. It's just double the botanicals, right?
Yeah, so these are kind of our 4 everyday selections that we have here at Argonaut. Like we said, we do have a super cool barrel pick coming that we're really excited about, but a newer distillery to us that's definitely worth keeping an eye out for, especially when they do some of their special releases or different things like that. But another great whiskey day at Argonaut, so come on down, give them a shot. Cheers.